Here now, civil rights leader, CEO of Movement Forward, Reverend Markel Hutchins. Good to see you, Reverend. Thank you.
Good to be with you.
Are we seeing now a sea change among a certain group of activists who are saying, in the past, we were critical of police, and now we might need to course correct?
I think most in the civil rights movement and in the social justice arena now recognize the #1 civil rights issue in America today is crime and violence. More people in communities of color and other disadvantaged communities are losing their lives at the hand of violence than any other kind of manner. So it really is incumbent upon all of us, no matter what our political ideology is, to rally around public safety at this moment.
All right, cities with police officer shortage: Chicago 1,500, Oakland down 500, New York down 239, St. Louis, my hometown, down 254. I hate to ask it so bluntly, but wasn't this kind of predictable if you're going to demonize the police and defund them?
It is, and that's why we created what has now become the largest police community outreach project in American history. At some point, the protests and the demonstrations have got to be transformed into action, and that action has got to focus on uniting law enforcement and communities and not just demonizing the police.
I get you, and I applaud that, but I ask this respectfully. Where was this movement in 2020 telling everybody, hey, look, there are problem cops, but we don't need to defund the police?
Well, the truth of the matter is, Leland, what we heard from too much in 2020 and in 2021 was what Dr. King called the vocal minority. What we have done, and we started this in 2020 when we created National Faith in Blue Weekend, is raise the voice of the silent majority of the American people. I think what we have given too much play to in cable news and in social media is a small minority of people that sought to defund the police. Those of us who are genuinely committed to social justice, genuinely committed to human and civil rights, defunding the police and demonizing law enforcement was never appropriate.
I'm glad to have you, and we talked about this a lot last week when you watched the video in Chicago of these two young black men attack this white guy. You see the looting by large gangs, for lack of a better term, of African Americans in Philadelphia. Is this so much a police issue, or is this a problem within the African American community, not just so much for the respect of the law or of police, but just for life and common decency? That doesn't get fixed just by respecting the cops.
Well, I think it's not just a problem in the African American or Hispanic communities. I think it's a problem with respect for law and respect for order broadly. I think you can tell that there's a distaste, if you will, for people across the board. I think we saw that on January the 6th, for example. Those were not African Americans, but there was a clear disrespect and disregard for law. I think what we have to do, rather than continuing to curse the darkness, we have to light a candle. We have to raise the voice of the majority of the people in this country that support our law enforcement professionals.
All right. Good to see you, sir. Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.